Sports Plus Life. Post-game show. We're back. Everybody wanna get in the game. Big skin, 100-yard touchdown, still throwing that flame. It's the most special time of the year. Get the chips and the dip with a buzz, and you're hearing them cheers. It's your boy Bravon repping Mile High Magic. With Sean and Keith, hit it with the Philadelphia Savage. Eagles and they doing their thing. Battle back, picture that, full attack when defending that ring. And we still got that title drive. Hey, Boogie going hard in the paint for that 305. Debate and conversate, all worth it. All to the good when the Cowboys lose, you know it's perfect. From week 1 all the way to the Super Bowl. Buckle up, Sports Plus Life post-game show. Week 1 all the way to the Super Bowl. Buckle up, Sports Plus Life post-game show. Get it? Sports Plus Life, Sports Plus Life, Sports Plus Life post-game show. Sports Plus Life, Sports Plus Life, Sports Plus Life post-game show.
And now, it's time for the show to start. Enjoy yourself. We here. It's the post-game show.
Yo. My goodness gracious, my gracious goodness.
What did do?
I'm gonna first of all, I'm going to represent my team no matter what. I ride until the wheels fall off with my squad. But how you doing, brother?
What's good? I'm doing good. Man.
Oh my goodness. It is your boy Brandon Bravon Towns and my brother Sean Dante. Sean is all the way up. Sean is all the way up.
I done came down a little bit now, you know what I mean?
Right. Well, good. Because
I gotta keep my voice, man. I gotta talk to him. You know what I mean?
I called Sean 3.5 hours ago, and I had one simple question, and that was, do you have a voice? That was the only question I had. And you're like, hell no. What's going on, Lomar? But this is another edition of Sports Plus Life post-game show. And I think the theme of today's football was defense and special teams. Defense and special teams. Definitely the theme of today's game. Now, last week I was too out of it to make really a highlight reel. We are back with the highlights, and boy, are there some highlights that need to be seen. Let's get it. Back with the highlights.
The number 1 overall pick.
As I just got Cam. House call. House call.
Indianapolis defense on the 3rd play of the game.
Damn.
And the Minnesota, Jake Browning calling.
I picked Jake Browning for
2nd and 9.
one of my fantasy quarterbacks.
Comes back to the middle, thinks about running for a moment.
God damn it.
And it's intercepted.
Oh, he housing that too.
He's got blockers. He's got.
Oh yeah, he out. He is out. And that dude's gonna be defensive player of the week. What you got, A-Rod? Oh, what a catch! What a catch! What a catch! What a throw! Oh, he just passed far. All right, well, congratulations, motherfucker. Look at DK though. DK. That's Sterling Shepard. The creamsicle. Shake it, baby. Oh, that's easy. That's easy. Mike Evans. He left the game injured, if I'm not mistaken. Okay. Whatever that was. That's like stealing. Why do they have sauce on?
Bauer still wearing his.
Oh, we got here. It's Geno.
He's in the slot. Geno Smith. Holds one for the end zone.
It's Geno.
Geno Smith. sweeps the field and finds
Well, it's Gino.
Ooh, you know that he can't go down like me. You know that he can't go free, right? So baby, tell me why that's so thing.
That's just bad tackling right here. It's horrible tackling.
Oh! Damn! They ain't gonna care how you got in there. Tackling. That's just bad tackling. Damn.
It's embarrassing.
I mean, can we get some offense from the receivers here? Oh, shit, he smacked that. Oh, shit. Wow. That's funny as a bit. Damn. That's crazy. I think he caused the fumble, too.
This is one of the best plays you are going to see.
I think he smacked that bitch right out of his hand. That's just bad luck right there. If you Cincinnati.
Isaiah Rodgers, 69 yards this time. I want you to watch this, Jim. This ball, it's caught. He turns. Here comes Rodgers flying in, and he goes, boom! Give me that ball.
Yep.
And then the wherewithal.
Damn, sure did.
Pick that ball up and take off. And we heard from Tracy.
Hey, he gonna win defense.
Good old Tyrod. Still in the league. Oh, this is just a day for the pick six. I mean, damn. Jamel T.
God.
This is the day for the pick six. Come on, Eagles getting work today. God damn!
That's the hit that play turned it around.
God damn! I don't know if I ever seen Jalen Hurts hit that motherfucking hard before. I mean, he blessed that nigga. Yikes! Hey, God damn! This game has been entertaining. Oh, flag.
He's out.
Oh, he out though. Yeah, yes. Deuces. What's the flag though?
You took big button smile, that girl is voice. In the coolest of how town. If I was you, I'd take your cause.
Oh, Philly. Hey, Jizzle. Hey, Jizzle for Shizzle. My nizzle. Uh-oh, here come the champs. They was getting house at first. They done woke up. Here come the champs. Kind of pushed off. But
There wasn't no person.
here come the champs.
That nigga's still a beast.
Ooh. Can he get it? No, boy. That's a grown-ass man run right there. Boy, it looks like the Colts is not to be trifled with. Man, that was a grown
That's
ass,
a nasty ass run.
man run, dog. Good move. Spin. I mean, that's get the hell off me. This has been such a turnover-filled game. Pretty. Oh, Austin. I got Austin on my fantasy team, don't I? That was pretty. Aaron Rodgers can still throw a pretty back shoulder. I tell you that. That was beautiful. Back shoulder, that's gorgeous. Gorgeous.
Come on now. Come on. Straight up the middle, Taylor. Oh, he gonna throw it. Oh, he got him. Got him. Smitty. Woo! Then the champs right there. Go for two. You gotta go for two. Then the champs right there. Smitty, the champs. The champs is here. I thought I told you. You know.
I couldn't believe this
He
shit.
made that motherfucker too. Goddamn Cleveland just beat Green Bay.
That's wild. That was a wild one.
5 yards.
I ain't gonna see that one.
Jerseys.
That shit won't on my my broadcast. I ain't gonna see that one. That shit. I gotta watch
Nobody
that.
picked Cleveland, bro. So that didn't happen.
What's the play? Oh, they were offside. Okay, this was the fun I want to see. This was the fun. Eagles fought all the way back. Come on.
But I love it.
This is for 44 yards. Okay. What we got? Come on, miss it. Come on, miss it. Oh, he blocked it. He blocked it. Just go down. Go. I want you to know it. Fuck it. Score. The champs is here. I know Sean going to fuck off right now. The champs is here.
You know me so well.
I thought this motherfucker was over. I want to go ahead and ice it here. Ice it. Stop playing with your food, Tampa Bay. What the fuck? Oh, he's gonna score. This is insanity. What the fuck? Look at Eric Glenn. This is nuts. This is insanity. I thought this game was fucking over. All right, shake and bake. What you gonna do?
DJ.
I would have played for the goddamn. I would have played for the touchdown. Okay, Bucks. Okay, Tampa fans. Exhale. All right, shake and bake. Sleeper MVP pick. I know that's right, Eric Glenn. That's right. You be happy, my nigga. Y'all showed heart.
Goddamn.
Oh, this game should be a laugh. You know what happens if I throw a punt? If the punt ain't blocked, either it's a return or a fumble. Okay, he ain't fumbled yet. He ain't fumbled up. Yep. He out. Bye-bye. Bye-bye. No angle, no chance, no flag.
I can say, don't you fuck up on me when I'm about to clown the Cowboys.
Oh, boy. Oh, wide open. Is that wrong? Oh, yeah. Okay. Now work on the celebration, my guy, but okay. Looks like you can work on that sorry-ass Dallas defense. Work on that. But Trayvon Diggs, that nigga getting fried weekly now.
Back to Chicago.
Dallas did get a field goal. Uh-oh. That's that Detroit Lions shit. He got him. That was the ugliest fucking flea flicker ever, bro. But hey, Luther Burden, he a beast. I believe he's gonna be a beast. That's that Detroit Lions shit. shit ain't even fair right here. Nice. This ain't even fair right here. Boy, New Orleans Saints fans.
That was painful.
Man, you gotta do something, bro. You gotta do something. Okay, there we go.
Ah!
Come on now, let's play some ball. I like the way we ended the half. Oh shit, what a catch. Okay, stay down.
Yeah.
What you got? 4th and goal. All alone. Did I do that? Damn.
Okay.
Like I need potato.
Sean.
I
mean, I just makes me.
may
mad.
not be nothing to you, but I'm the shit on this label.
Yeah, it makes me mad. It makes me mad. Hey Denise, hey Walter, hey Lomar, hey everybody who has decided to join the fellas tonight. You know, I'm extra happy, even though my team took an L, but Henrico County's closed tomorrow, so I ain't got to go to work. So, so that's good stuff. But Sean, what a day of football, man. What a day.
Yes, sir.
I think about the lyrics of the post-game song. That they've been revamped. Eagles, when they doing their thing, battle back, picture that. I think that sums it up for today. Battle back, picture that. And of course, all to the good when them Cowboys lose. It's perfect. So let's go over some of these games, my guy. First, upset of the day. Definitely upset of the day. At Cleveland, Green Bay has a 10-0 lead. Pretty much, they're leading the entire game until the fourth quarter, and they allowed Joe Flacco to come back with that defense, because I was sitting there watching that game just feeling so bad for Cleveland Browns fans, because they have such an awesome defense, but their offense sucks until they somehow manage to win this game. They beat the Green Bay Packers at the buzzer, 13-10. Theme of the day again: defense, special teams, and too many teams playing with their food getting clipped. What do you think about this game?
That was the only game I really didn't have eyes on the earlier slots. But I could really tell. I could really say that it's an upset because, of course, of who Green Bay is. But it could happen. Anything on any given Sunday can happen. But like as you stated, Cleveland has a good defense. They just needed their offense to click. And you got Joe Flacco, who's, way past his prime, of course. But he's still a server. He still knows how to win games. You know what I mean? He's been down that road. And all it takes is for you to be able to for somebody to let you hang around throughout the game. And then, any fucking thing can happen at the end of the day. So, I mean, shout out to the fucking Cleveland Browns for handling they got their business, being able to stick with a team that everybody has got favorited already when they got Michael Parsons to win the damn Super Bowl. So it was a shocker for them to be able to lose that game, but not too much. Because like you said, that defense is good over there. I was kind of hoping that they continue to lose so we can trade for Denzel Ward, but that's another story for another time. But yeah, man, nobody seen this coming. Nobody picked that, and it was very much so an upset.
Definitely. Myles Garrett looked across the field and saw Michael Parsons like, oh, everybody talking about you, nigga. Okay. Because that goddamn defensive line was at Jordan Love, bro. Like, I mean, you hear all of this talk, the Packers this, the Packers that. When you face a formidable defense, you see what happens. And again, Cleveland hung around. They got a field goal to make it 10-3. The next thing you know, here comes a turnover that leads to a touchdown. And then another thing, block kicks. Cleveland blocks Green Bay's attempt to take the lead late in the game. They go down and they win the game at the buzzer. Definite upset. Shout out to the Cleveland Browns. And I guess disappointing if you're looking to see Shedeur Sanders or Dylan Gabriel, because when you win a game, there's no reason to sit the quarterback.
Exactly.
So, next game, the Indianapolis Colts at the Tennessee Titans. This game went about how I expected it to go. They blew out the Tennessee Titans. The Colts blew out the Titans 41-20. Is it time for us to start taking the Colts seriously?
I would say, yeah, to be honest with you, because they're not just winning, they're winning convincingly. You know what I'm saying? And that's what good teams do. They win convincingly. They beat the teams they're supposed to beat convincingly. And the Titans, you know, are not a good team. They're up and coming, but they always had a good defense. So to drop a 41 burger on them is good in the eyes of the Colts. I mean, and Daniel Jones, I know he's just loving his new home, and the Giants are just like, yo, what the fuck is happening around here? We just had this guy in the house. He couldn't do none of this. It wasn't him. As you can see, you need protection. You know what I'm saying? You need people around you that can do stuff, and you need an organization to believe in you. And that man over there doing what he got to do. So good thing for Daniel Jones and them Colts, man. I think you ought to start taking them serious. I mean, every week they handle their teams mightily, and it's going to really take for them to play somebody that has a winning record, that somebody believes is a playoff team, and then beat them for people to really take them serious. But I think you should start looking at them.
Yeah, I think you should start looking at the Colts too, especially given the landscape of the AFC South.
Mm-hmm.
As far as Daniel Jones goes, I'm not going to say the Giants didn't believe in him, because they paid him like they did.
Yeah.
They just paid the wrong guy. It just is. I mean, but you know, sometimes you just need a change of scenery, like a Saquon Barkley, like a Daniel Jones. The Colts are 3-0, and I was talking with Aaron about this earlier, and you know, the Colts have been that team for the last, since Andrew Luck retired, who was just really a quarterback away. That's why they just Phillip Rivers, and then Matt Ryan, and then Carson Wentz, and then you draft Anthony Richardson, and maybe Daniel Jones. Daniel Jones is young enough to where he can still be a franchise quarterback.
Yeah.
And you know, they're playing very solid. They're playing very solid. And if you're the Tennessee Titans, you're bad right now. I don't know what else to say. You're bad. You're bad. You know, you may get the number one pick next. No, I don't think they're gonna get the number one pick next year. I think that we'll get into that later. But the next game, let's see. I have 2 award winners today for the Sit Your Bitch Ass Down Award. And the first winner of the Sit Your Bitch Ass Down Award is the Cincinnati Bengals. God.
Yeah.
In a game where both teams have backup quarterbacks, the Bengals' backup quarterback is more familiar than Carson Wentz making his first start ever with the Minnesota Vikings. God, 48 to shit, 48-10 in a game that was built up as Jamar Chase versus Justin Jefferson. Who cares if they have backup quarterbacks, because these receivers are so great? That was fucking embarrassing. Embarrassing. I mean, Jake Browning played so bad, he made Carson Wentz look good. And Carson Wentz was rather average in this game. What do you think about that, Sean?
Yeah, man, they got the doo-wop whopped out their ass. You know what I feel like? That was tough, yo. Like you said, they got Molly Wop for real, bro. And Carson was excited, because Carson was excited to try to show himself with the Minnesota Vikings. He said he grew up liking them boys, so you know he wanted to give his all, or whatever the case may be. Who gives a shit? But when you got people that you can throw to like that, man, I mean, you ought to look pretty decent. And the Vikings know how to hold their own on defense as well too. But Cincinnati, bro, yikes! It's like without Joe Burrow, man. Even though I mean, Jesus, like that boy ain't look good at all, and hey, they really handed it to him though. But you know, you got a little film on him from the last game. Although I know he's been a backup for them before. When time Joe goes out, yeah, he tends to handle his business. But when you tend to try to game plan for somebody and you got a full game to know who's going to be back there, they made him look pretty bad out there, and that defense won't really handle their end of the bargain as well. So
you can't blame the defense when the quarterback keeps throwing pick sixes.
I know. Hey, no, shout out to fucking Isaiah Rodgers though, bro.
Yeah.
I was so sad that we didn't re-sign that nigga because you know what I'm saying. I know we needed a cornerback, bro, and he was pretty good, and I wanted us to re-sign them. But to do all that in a game, first player ever to do all that, like of course you already know who's the defensive player of the week already. No question about that. And he had himself a game, so
he might make the Pro Bowl off of that one game.
Off of that one game, like that. That shit was crazy, bro. It was just his time to shine, bro, and he showed up, man. And like you said, yeah, you can't really blame the defense for that when they were just. That thing was looking bad though. But yeah, that was an ass whooping. As you said, sit your bitch ass down.
Sit your bitch ass down. Like if you didn't pay attention to the game and you look at the score, you're like, oh my God, Cincinnati's defense is still horrible. But then when you see how the game actually panned out, you're like, oh nigga, the offense was giving the deep like. You had Rodgers with 2 touchdowns, the forced fumble, then you throw a pick, then Brown throws another pick right before halftime, and they get a field goal, which made it like 38-3 or whatever. It's like if I'm a member of the Cincinnati Bengals defense, if I'm Trey Hendrickson, I'm like, you better not say a motherfucking thing to my unit. You better not say shit to my unit. We get like, how the fuck y'all give up 14 points and we ain't never see the field? And then 2 other times we get on the field already at our own 20-yard line. Like, are you joking? Like that's embarrassing, bro. But anyway, shout out to the Vikings. Now I will say this: if Carson Wentz comes in there and does his thing during that time that JJ McCarthy is out, and JJ McCarthy come back and he suck, that's gonna tell you all you need to know. As far as that shit from Sam Darnold last year and everything else. Now, next game, Pittsburgh at New England. How this game came down to the end with New England committing 5 turnovers is beyond me. But that's exactly what happened. New England turned the ball over 5 times and still, with under a minute left, had a chance to tie the game or win it if you get a touchdown in the 2. But they didn't. The Steelers won 21-14. Aaron Rodgers throws 2 touchdown passes. He passes Brett Favre on the all-time list, 4th all-time now touchdown passes. Steelers improved to 2-1. Patriots go to 1-2. Sean, what do you think of that game?
Yada yada yada. I don't want to talk about Aaron Rodgers. I'm just playing.
Yeah, Stephon Diggs having a baby. Stephon Diggs having a baby.
Yeah, man. I mean, I ain't really pay attention too much of this game. It ain't really tickle my fancy to look at this, as ours was going on. I was glancing in and out looking at that game. I didn't even know they turned the ball over that much. Says a lot about the Steelers needing to be able to not separate themselves and all those turnovers. So it ain't like the Steelers had an ultimate game if that was the case. But Aaron Rodgers believes he's the greatest thing since sliced bread, and you got DK to throw it to. I did see that nice touchdown in the corner to DK on that play. That was pretty good. But other than that, man, they just play sloppy football. So you give that many turnovers, you're going to lose the game. I mean, you're not expected to win if you're turning the ball over that much. So they got to just do better, man. It was a sloppy, ugly game, and Steelers came out on top.
Nothing else to add, pretty much. Yeah. On to Lincoln Financial Field. This was the comeback of the day. Clearly, the Philadelphia Eagles were down 26-7 in the third quarter to the Los Angeles Rams, and the champs made a furious comeback, as you saw on the highlight reel. They scored 26 unanswered points to defeat the Rams 33-20.
33-26. Was it 6?
No, 25.
No, 25.
33-25. And no, it was 26-7. So they didn't kick the extra point. That's why. After that touchdown, they didn't even bother to kick the extra. After Jordan Davis' touchdown, because it was 27-26 when they blocked the kick. But yes,
they won by 33. Yeah,
field goal at the field goal block at the end of the game when it looked like the Rams were gonna find a way to win. If you're the Los Angeles Rams, you got to be sick to your goddamn stomach. This is the third time that they've lost to the Philadelphia Eagles in less than a calendar year. And I'm not joking. They lost to them on Sunday Night Football, in late last season, lost to them in the playoffs, come to the Link today and lose to them again in a game where they had all but one. They dominated for 2.5 quarters. You're the Eagle fan, man. They have at it. I mean, this was epic. Go ahead.
Man, I was so ready to like get into my car and go down to Lincoln Financial Field and DDT the fuck out of Kevin Patullo in that offense, because that shit looked so basic and so ugly that I was losing my voice just yelling at them niggas like, how can you give somebody like that the keys to the car? It's like me going to get a Lamborghini, fixing that shit the fuck up and handing it to my 15-year-old son, expecting it not to fucking crash into a car and bringing it back to him. You give somebody that kind of offense who has no fucking kind of experience and expect them to look good. I was just ready to snap. But it felt like the second half, they was like, you know what? We're not going to keep trying to ram it down their throats and run this fucking ball. We're gonna give the keys to Jalen Hurts and let him give it to AJ. And I'm not saying it was all because it's because Jalen Hurts that we won that game. That was an all-around team winning game.
No question.
Because when you got fucking Matt Pryor, was a lot of changes. Matt Pryor was at right guard for Lane Johnson getting hurt. That hurt us big bad because Verse was going crazy. And then you take him out and you put Fred Johnson in, Fred Johnson, who we got back from fucking Jaguars, and I'm so glad that we did. And he shut that man down in the passing game, was able to be sustained. And we were able to get the ball to our weapons. You got a top 5 duo in the fucking NFL at wide receiver, yet you're not passing it to them. And fucking AJ made them boys look so small with some of the big plays that he was catching on that side and running over them. I mean, he literally sent one of the motherfuckers for a big time first down, and it was amazing to see him actually get the ball in his hands and for them to be able to throw the ball off. It stretched the field out so you can give the ball to Saquon and him be able to run, and the box ain't covered the fuck up. And Jordan, I think we won that game because of Fred Johnson being able to put it on that right-hand side. Jordan Davis and that defense. Jordan Davis had himself a game today with the blocks. Also, Jalen Carter, because Jalen Carter blocked the first one. Jordan Davis was there too. And Jordan Davis blocked the second one, but yet they did also have big plays in the game.
Don't forget that fourth and one stop.
That fourth and one stop. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, he stopped the run, got back there, and he pushed it to the backfield and stopped that shit. That was a big, huge play to change momentum. Just shout out at all to that defense for handling their business. Yeah, they put up 26 on us, and it's like all the other games. When it came to that second half, nobody's been scoring points on us in the second half. So the adjustments that they've been making were pretty fucking good. I don't want to hear people talk about no referees because they ain't no plays. It went both ways because Devontae fucking goddamn touchdown at the beginning of the game was showing up offensive pass interference. I don't want to hear shit about it. And them boys did what they had to do. That defense won the game. That special teams won the game. They was looking stupid at the beginning with them kickoff returns, but it was so much shit that we shouldn't have won that game. But we end up winning that game, and that shit made me yell so that bad. You know, when you called me, nigga, my voice was gone, nigga.
That's why I asked you.
We shouldn't have won that game at all, dog. And fucking Jared Verse for talking mad shit before when the second quarter ended, going into halftime. He was like, y'all got 2 more quarters of this shit. He was yelling that to our players, going into that shit. He said he on top of their ass when they come back, bro. And we came out of that motherfucker with our heads down, and like we always do. It's never over until that bitch is over, and the boys showed up. So even if we would have lost that game, I could have been mad because they fought their way back. But they handled their business and won that game, and that's what the fuck champions do. And that's what the fuck I'm proud of my niggas. And no more Jalen Hurts slander, because even though it was a team game, that motherfucker drove them down there when they needed to get down that fucking field. He didn't put the ball in harm's fucking way, and he was getting smacked at the beginning of the game. Never put his fucking head down. He kept making that shit move, bro. So respect my fucking quarterback. He don't need to be in no top 5. We keep winning, nigga. That's all that matters. Merry Christmas.
Done? You done, or you got some more?
I'm good, nigga. I'm good, nigga.
Okay, because after it was 26-21, the Eagles had a 4th and 1 stop, Jordan Davis. Then they had a blocked field goal after that, Jalen Carter. And then another blocked field goal at last play of the game, Jordan Davis, which he scooped up and ran for a touchdown. So, you know, it's just finding ways to win. The Philadelphia Eagles have won 19 of their last 20 games. That includes postseason. Say what you will if you want to about. I've heard people trying to compare the way they're winning this season to the way they won 2 years ago, but the difference is that when they were winning that way 2 years ago, they weren't champions. They're champions now. Jalen Hurts needs again. For me, I said this a couple weeks ago. To me, he's number one in the pecking order when it comes to quarterbacks because he just wins. I'm not worried about the numbers. Nobody is putting up flashy numbers this season, at least not yet. So shout out to the Eagles, 3-0. And if you're the Rams, you get closer each time you play them. You know, you're getting closer. You know, almost. But if you're a Rams fan, you just got to be fucking furious. You do. And maybe Verse needs to shut the fuck up and just play. Just play. Now, next game to another team that improved to 3-0 today. The Tampa Bay Buccaneers played with their food too much and damn near got clipped by the New York Jets. They had to make a game-ending field goal, but be that as it may, the Bucs are 3-0. The Jets are 0-3. Mike Evans left that game. That's interesting because you're getting Godwin back in like 2 weeks, but Evans left. But find a way to win. You're 3-0, and now you are running away with this division. I'll get into that in a minute. What did you think of Tampa beating the Jets? You're the only person who picked the Jets. You're the only person who picked the Jets to win the game, and I was like, this motherfucker about to end up having a day. But Baker saved everybody else's ass. So what do you think about that game?
I was almost, nigga, when I seen that block field goal, I was like, ooh, nigga, that shit was crazy. I really thought that they had too many injuries in Tampa Bay's side to really come out of that game, and I thought that the Jets would be good enough to, exploit some of their weaknesses that they had, which they almost did. But yeah, they were playing with their food, like you said, a little bit too long, and they almost let the boys come back and handle business in their home. I mean, but they did what they had to do. They came out with the victory. Nobody likes to see anybody get injured. Mike Evans, going out of that game, they definitely gonna need him because next week is the week they play us. So that's gonna be a good game. If they don't got him or Godwin, and all they got is number 2. I can't keep say that man's name to say nothing. Abuka for nothing. That boy sweet, bro. That boy got hands. That boy be catching. I tell you when
they drafted him, bro.
Yeah, that man is a definite replacement for whatever the situation they got going on moving forward. Baker got him one that he can depend on out there because that boy be handling business and he gonna be difficult. He's gonna be a difficult person to cover next week. Quincy gonna have his hands full next week. But they handled their business. Baker pulled it out of his ass for them to be able to finish that game. And hey, hope everybody's safe and healthy. We'll get ready for next week.
That's what y'all got next week?
Mm-hmm. The Buccaneers.
Ooh, nigga. Okay. Ooh.
Can we finally get the monkey off our back? Because they always have our number. Like we got the Rams number.
It's like y'all have the Rams number. The Bucs have y'all number. But I said the Bucs are running away with this division because on to the next game. Nigga, if I'm the Atlanta Falcons owner,
yes,
I am firing niggas, or I'm letting niggas know immediately. Your job is on the line next week. You lose 30-0 to the Carolina Panthers. I don't give a damn if it's a division game. I don't give a damn if you're in Carolina. I have a team with Michael Penix, Bijan Robinson, Drake London, Kyle Pitts, Darnell Mooney. And you lose, and you can't score to these niggas? To these niggas. Go ahead, Sean.
I thought this was the other sit your bitch ass down award because they got their motherfucking ass.
You know what? I'm sorry. I have 3 awards.
They got
number 2 goes to the Atlanta Falcons. Sit your bitch ass down.
Yeah, because who the fuck saw goddamn Bryce Young goddamn handling business like that? You got somebody like Bijan. You got an offensive weapon like Bijan back there, and you can't get that nigga in the end zone, dog. Like you can't. You on the Carolina Panthers, dog, or you can't even get enough to get in field goal range. Yeah, on these niggas, that shit was bad, bro.
Field goals at the beginning. They missed 2 field goals at the beginning of the game. But still,
Yeah,
come on, do-rag P.
It was bad. It was bad, bro. It was bad. I don't give a fuck. You should be continuously getting in the fucking field goal range on the fucking Carolina Panthers. I don't give a fuck how many you miss, nigga. You got to do better than that. You should be getting in that end zone on them boys, bro. But like you said, bro, somebody on the hot seat when you got weapons like that and you get mollywalked by that team like that, boy, you got to think about reevaluation and what the fuck you need to do to become better, because that was crazy.
30-0 on a team where your best receiver last name is Leggett. Your best running back is Chuba Hubbard. Your second best receiver is a guy by the name of Jimmy Horn Jr., who played with Shedeur Sanders last year at Colorado. And again, you have Bijan Robinson, arguably the best running back in football. You have Drake London, who is a very good wide receiver. You have Kyle Pitts, who is a very good tight end. You have Darnell Mooney, who's one of the best slot receivers in the league. And you can't score against these niggas? Against these niggas. Do-rag P. What the fuck? I love seeing black head coaches, but Raheem Morris, my nigga, if I was the owner, if I didn't fire you today, I'd be like, nigga, I don't give a fuck if you playing the goddamn greatest show on turf next week. Nigga, if y'all don't win, you fired, nigga. You fired. You fired, nigga.
That's dumb.
I don't give a fuck. You could be playing the 98 Broncos, nigga. If you don't win, you fired. You fired. That's crazy. On to the next game. That was embarrassing. Oh, God. I couldn't believe. I was like, the Atlanta. Everybody. Now, it didn't hurt anybody in the prediction league, but think about this. Everybody picked Atlanta. Everybody.
Yeah.
Nobody picked Carolina.
That should tell you everything you need to know.
That tell you everything you need to motherfucking know. Next game in the nation's capital, the Washington Commanders, even without Jaden Daniels, they handled the Raiders. 41-24. Marcus Mariota looks good in that offense. He does. Marcus Mariota can thrive in that offense. I don't know what it's the Raiders, so I don't know how much we can truly say, but I mean, you expect them to be better and more prepared with Geno and of course Pete Carroll as the coach with the, it wasn't just the offense. I mean, they had a punt return touchdown. The Washington looked good, and Jaden Daniels gets a day off, and you come out with a victory. So the Commanders go to 2-1. The Raiders drop to 1-2. What do you think about your division rival?
Man, they like you said, they was playing the Raiders, and they can't seem to get their offense intact and their running. It's because of their line is horrible from a Raiders fan that I know telling me that their line ain't shit. So they should have won that game convincingly. But I did know that Marcus Mariota was a good fit for that offense. He showed that before in the Cliff Kingsbury offense that he can handle it. So I figured they would be able to handle their business playing against the Raiders. The Raiders just need to, they're the Raiders. What else can I say about that? They're the Raiders, you know what I'm saying? They've been in purgatory with their team for a long time. They just need to, 1 year get it together, maybe enough high draft picks to set them in the right direction. But they did what they had to do. The Commanders did what they had to do. Like you said, they got a day of break for Jaden Daniels, which continuously seems to be getting hurt because he continuously seems to can't get the fuck down when it's necessary. And they're going to need him, so he's going to need to definitely make sure that he takes better care of himself.
Yeah. But all in all, a good team win for the Commanders.
Yep.
Next game, I think it's time to sound the panic alarm in Houston, Texas, as the Texans go to 0-3. They lose to the Jacksonville Jaguars 17-10, who improved the 2-1. That was a defensive game. Very good schemes by both teams. But if you're the Texans, panic button, because not only are you 0-3, Jacksonville is now 2-1, and the Colts are 3-0. And I understand it's just 3 weeks, but the end can come early if you ain't winning games. It's really that simple. And the Texans just don't look good on offense right now. I mean, they've been in every game, but they have a very aggressive defense, but they're, they don't make the plays that they need to make when they need to make them. What's your thoughts?
Man, like you said, it was an ugly game. I mean, CJ Stroud, I mean, he had an up and down kind of game. Where he did get it to his receivers, but they were losing the ball. Turnovers kill you every time, especially at big moments. I wonder if they want to trade us CJ Gardner-Johnson back, because we definitely need to get us another safety back. I wonder if they'll just give him back to us. But the Jacksonville Jaguars, like I said, I figured they would come out with this victory because Houston hasn't been looking real good as of lately. They got some things they need to work out. CJ got some things he need to work out, and hopefully DeMeco gets a shot, because how quick they are to put a black coach out of their seat. So you got to start winning some games. Yeah. If you want to continue to be the head coach of that team.
And if you're Jacksonville, for me, if I'm Travis Hunter, I would honestly ask my coaches to just to be a DB. Yeah. Because he's not effective being predominantly a wide receiver. Honestly, he was the fifth most targeted player today. 1 catch, 21 yards. You're not effective. You want to predominantly be a wide receiver, but what got you scouted so high coming into college was you did a DB. I understand that you played both sides predominantly in college, but that's college. Mm-hmm. If I was Travis Hunter, I would look at the role that your coach and mentor played when he was in the pros, Deion Sanders, where you were where you were a DB and at times a wide receiver. You need to reverse it because, again, you are not effective, period. You're not effective at all. But shout out to the Jags, 2-1. Mm-hmm. I don't know what to say about Trevor Lawrence. I mean, a win is a win.
A win is a win.
Late games. I have to talk about this. In Los Angeles, the Chargers defeated my Denver Broncos as my Broncos, for the second straight week in a row, were able to snatch defeat from the jaws of victory. This is for the 3 games that we've played this season. We've controlled the games through, for the most part, but have lost 2 of our 3 games. And I'll say it like this: we don't know how to close games. We don't know how to close games. This is the second straight week. We had the Chargers dead to rights, and we don't create enough necessary separation. I'll give 2 different examples, because at first the Chargers came out and smacked us in the mouth. They were up 10-0 early, and then right before the half, we changed the whole tone of the game, throwing a touchdown pass, Bo to Cortland Sutton. We come out second half, immediately score a touchdown, J.K. Dobbins, then get a turnover, missed opportunity number 1. We get a turnover, very next play, Marvin Mims is wide open up the flat, up the slot, and Bo misses him. That would have made it 21-10. We get a field goal, a couple possessions later, late in the game now. We have a chance to go up 24-13. We have 1st and goal to go. We can't take advantage. So instead, we may get a field goal. Chargers tie the game. We do nothing with the ball the last time we have it. They kick a field goal at the end. We're not closing games. It's really that Bo is not hitting throws that he needs to hit when he needs to hit them. Clearly, we are a good team, but until we start closing out games, we are what our record says that we are, and that right now is 1-2. And it's frustrating because, again, just like we had the Colts last week. We had no business losing to the Colts, and we had them dead to rights. We lost. We had the Chargers dead to right. We lose. We better wake up. We got Cincinnati coming in. They're not going to play as bad as they did today. I promise you that. The Bengals will not play as bad as they did today. And then we got the Eagles after that. So the schedule ain't but it is what it is. What's your thoughts, Sean?
I mean, both still a young quarterback. I mean, and he in his sophomore year, and you know how it go with this sophomore year. So I think with time, it'll get better with you guys as far as your offensive side of the ball, that you guys will be able to finish it. because your defensive side has always been the carrier of that team since for a minute. You just needed to have your offense catch up, which y'all got the pieces right now. You still need some veteran, more I would say like a veteran on that team to kind of assist y'all when it comes to trying to handle Bo. But he's still a young quarterback, still learning his way out here. I mean, y'all still handled y'all business when it came to the other side of the ball, and y'all played a decent team. It's a decent Chargers team who's surging right now. So you can't really sit there and be disappointed in your team. I mean, y'all still growing. You could be disappointed in them, but like I said, you still got a young offense that's still trying to learn his way, a young quarterback who's still trying to learn his way, a gunslinger at that point, and they're bound to make mistakes. They're bound to throw errant passes. He just needs to learn how to settle in, give him more time, and y'all will be straight, bro. But it was a good game.
You're being merciful. I will not. Okay, it's simple because, and I have to come in my defense. This is also the second straight week where the defense had the opportunity to close the game and they did not. Whether we missed the opportunities on offense, particularly a chance to go up 2 scores. But with that being said, we were up by 7 late in the game, and the defense did not close the deal. So again, it's a team effort when it comes to closing the game. If we're not going to close the game, we're not going anywhere. And right now, we're sitting there in not last place yet because the Chiefs still haven't won a game, but we're sitting there tied with the Raiders, a team that we are clearly better than. But I'm gonna do Belichick on to Cincinnati. Fuck them. Now, award winner number 3 for the Sit Your Bitch Ass Down award. I'll have a little mercy on this team. We ain't expect shit from them anyway. But the New Orleans Saints, they got the total shit beat out of them today too by the Seattle Seahawks. Seattle put a 40 burger on them. That game was 35-3 at halftime as well. Sam Darnold, but see, I don't know what to take from beating New Orleans. New Orleans stinks.
They stink. Don't take anything from that
44-13. They stink.
Yeah, they stink bad. They don't have an identity at all. So I mean, they're just out here. They're probably going to be the team with the number 1 pick because they're bad. They're a bad team.
And I'm mad because I want Kamara, but we got J.K. Dobbins now, and Dobbins is actually playing very well for us. They stink. And Seattle goes to 2-1. Interesting. The NFC West right now, is such an interesting division. My God, that is an interesting division, and nobody's going to talk about it because there's no real eye candy out there outside of the Rams, and that's you ain't hearing nothing positive about the Rams. I'll tell you, coming off of how they just blew that game, but they're 2-1 in Chicago. This makes me feel so much better. How about them Cowboys? Got their ass whipped. Caleb Williams got his first win of the season. I mean, come on. You lost to the Bears? Bears didn't have a win. Come on. You're supposed to be that highest paid quarterback, Prescott. And you see CeeDee Lamb went out the game, and you see these L's continue to pile up on America's scheme. Their defense is horrible. Their defenses are Trayvon Diggs, barbecue chicken.
That man's still trying to get his legs up on them, man. He was injured already.
They ain't under him. They're away from him right now. So the Bears beat the Cowboys 31-14 for their first victory. Sean?
Hey, man, I ain't gonna kick them while they down, but
I am.
They fucking suck. I don't. Sooner or later, that thing gonna implode over there. You already see that George Pickens, still got the dropsy Joesies. It ain't just CD. That can't keep their hands on the ball as a wide receiver, and they talk about they're the top. I mean, you got to catch the ball in order to be considered top 5 duo in big moments and things of that nature as AJ and Smitty. But we ain't gonna talk about that though. But they really like that fucking flea flicker was one of the ugliest flea flickers I've ever saw. The ball floated so high in the air like that. I could have got back there and hit Caleb Williams before that ball even got back there, but it still was no fucking pressure. and they just they just really look like they miss Micah. I mean, and it's shocking how one person can really make your defense look night and day, and it's just wild to me that they got rid of their leader and their best player. But I mean, they understood what kind of team they had. They needed to try to get some value out of that shit so they could try to rebuild, because that team just ain't it. They got a lot of pieces they need to fill. They got injured people that's coming back that ain't looking like they're ready yet. And I almost feel like they just waiting for Dak contract to just be numbered so they can just get rid of his ass as soon as they possibly can. And I don't think Dak is probably going to be there next year. If you ask me, I don't care. I don't think so. Especially if they get smoked, man, like this. I could see him getting traded, especially to a team that really needs a quarterback. Hell, he could go anywhere. He can go to the Saints. They need a motherfucking quarterback. And as you can see nowadays, teams will trade their quarterback no matter what the cap hit is, just to reset some shit. He could go to Pittsburgh. He could go to the motherfucking goddamn hell. He probably still go to Cleveland. They probably still ask for a motherfucking quarterback. Yes. So I mean, like there's quarterback needy teams. There's always going to be quarterback needy teams. Dak is serviceable, but he's just not gonna. It's just time for him to possibly get out of Dallas, and Dallas needs to just go in a different direction. That's why they got Schottenheimer, because there's no real expectations for him as a coach. And you don't want to bring no good name coach in there with that team that's going to have that thumb under there. They're just coasting this season, and that's why they was like, yeah, just get Micah the fuck out of here, and we'll just start over next year. And I just feel like they're going to bank it. They're going to have a high top 10 draft pick this year because they're not looking good at all.
Let's watch this again. And yes, I'm kicking you when you down.
Dallas did get a field goal.
Uh-oh. That's that Detroit Lions shit. He got him. That was the ugliest fucking flea flicker ever, bro.
It was ugly as fuck, bro.
Hey, Luther Burden. Hey, he a beast. I mean, the pass to DeAndre Swift, that bitch was a floater. Like you should have grabbed that bitch out the sky and ran it back.
Yeah, that shit was ugly, bro. They had so much time to get back there. I know Michael wouldn't have let that bitch land nigga back there when Caleb and Caleb had 4 tutties on their ass. That's wild. Yep. So I mean, they got a lot that they got to work on over there, bro. I
want some money off of that game. I need to check because I damn sure had Caleb Williams in one of my FanDuel games as my quarterback and Roma Dunze.
Mm-hmm.
I did, and DJ Moore. I sure did. I don't know. I gotta check, but Bears get their first win of the season. Ben Johnson's first career win as a head coach, and last game 2-0 versus 2-0 in that funny NFC West between the Arizona Cardinals and the San Francisco 49ers. The 49ers win at the buzzer. This is the ugliest 3-0 start I may have ever seen. How the 49ers are 3-0? I don't know, but they are. Who? Mac Jones?
They got the easiest schedule. They got the easiest schedule. That's why people pick them to win the division.
But everybody in that division, let's say you got 49ers 3-0, Cardinals 2-1, Seahawks 2-1, Rams 2-1.
Who did the 49ers play?
The Cardinals today.
The Cardinals, yeah. That's what I'm saying.
They beat the Cardinals. They beat the Seahawks. So they already up in their division.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, they already up in their division.
See, but division games are tricky. Even if you're trash, you know how to play the other team because they're in your division. So, I mean, anything can happen on them division games.
Bosa got hurt today, too. Nick Bosa.
And he did get hurt. I seen it. He even put the thumbs down when he was walking away. So, you never know what the fuck that means. And they're always an injury-riddled team, the 49ers. Like, they've been having bad luck with injuries for a long time. And it's always, like, key players. So, I mean, hopefully there's nothing serious with Bosa. And he can stay back. I mean, he can come back pretty quick. But they have a lot of injuries over there in San Francisco. They need to get a new training staff.
But they're 3-0. Like, that's crazy. Yeah. Like, they're you know, the NFC, you got Philadelphia 3-0. You got Tampa Bay 3-0 because now everybody in the NFC North has lost the game.
Mm-hmm.
And you got the 49ers. That's your third undefeated team in the conference. The 49ers, who are scratch and sniff to away average Christian McCaffrey for 3 yards of pass play And you know,
he got his ass smacked today too.
yes,
Bro.
he did. And Ricky Pearsall, who had a good career game, shout out to him.
Mm-hmm.
But it's like the 49, like it's like watching paint dry right now with the 49ers, but they're undefeated. And it's like you want to say the Rams are the best team in that division, but you know what I mean?
Yeah.
The Rams would have submitted it had they beat y'all, but they collapsed, and it's like you can't take them seriously.
I mean, but they played us though. You know what I mean? So
doesn't matter. If you're supposed to be a championship team, you're supposed to close the deal. Yes, I mean, next week is going to be interesting because two of those 3 undefeated teams play each other. I can't wait to see y'all game next week.
Yeah, that one gonna be difficult. That's gonna be a hard one because, like I said, they always have our number.
How much you want to go to AJ Brown a whole hell of a lot earlier?
I almost want to pick the Tampa Bay Bucks next week just so I can have good juju either way. You know, I won't feel so sad if they beat us. At least I got to win in the league. You know what I mean?
I am gonna pick Tampa Bay.
I'm talking about me. They got to tell you. They gonna tell
Look,
me.
I picked the Chargers to beat us today, and I didn't want to be right, but I mean, it looked good. And the difference between me and you today is you picked Dallas. I picked Chicago.
Yeah, I can't believe I picked Dallas. I don't know what the fuck I was thinking. I thought they would be able to handle it, and you going against Caleb Williams, who ain't did shit yet, and of course they Dallas me. You know what I mean? So
what made me pick Chicago? Ben Johnson was the offensive coordinator on the Lions last year, who put up 50 on Dallas's defense, and Dallas's defense is worse this year. So I said, you know what? The Bears might not score 50, but they should. I figured they would at least score 30, and they did.
Mm-hmm.
My question of what made me think about it, because I thought about this for a minute, I wasn't sure, was do I trust the Bears defense?
Yeah.
The Bears are
they was out there hitting today, though.
They're a young team trying to figure out how to close games.
Mm-hmm.
And but they did today. So shout out to the Bears. Shout out to the 49ers. 3-0. What can you say? 3-0. I mean, a win is a win.
Is a win is a win is a motherfucking win.
Yeah.
Woo, that was exciting, boy. What an exciting day. I almost lost my mind. I was ready to goddamn get the crowd, get the mob together and goddamn go up 95. We just headed to Lincoln Financial because that shit was looking hella ugly, bro.
That's a you know, I around that time when that happened, because I saw, you know, Jalen Carter had blocked one field goal, and I was like, you know, and kickers now, you know, like a 50-yard field goal is nothing. So I'm like, okay, that was a 44-yard field goal. I'm like, ugh.
Mm-hmm.
I'm like, can you block another one? You know, like, can you block another one? And when he blocked that shit, well, you heard it. I started screaming, but then right after that is when the Jets blocked the Bucks. So when Tampa is taking their game-winning field goal, I'm like, fuck that. I'm not playing for no field goal. You need 6.
Yeah.
But I mean, just like, and of course, when the Chargers are lining up on us, it's like, we ain't finna block shit. And we didn't. But I mean, today's motto was defense and special teams.
Special teams, that's right.
Defense and special teams. And I was talking to Aaron about this, and Aaron's not on because he's feeling under the weather. So shout out, Aaron. Get better, bro.
Yeah, that shit going around. I just got off mine.
I told Aaron, I said, you know, these games, I said, you know, the NFL has done so much to basically make it impossible to play defense. But defense somehow, some way have caught up. And particularly in the first month of the season, you're going to see this. Why? Because a lot of teams don't play their offensive starters in preseason. So it's going to take about a month, the equivalent to a preseason, to get the chemistry that you need. But you're going to see games like this. Because if you look at these quarterback stats, for the most part, you're seeing 150 yards. Like Jalen Hurts hasn't lit nobody up, but he's 3-0. Baker Mayfield has Baker Mayfield has, he kind of has. But look at the 49ers. They're 3-0. Mac Jones is thrown for like $120. And this is just what it is. And I'm not mad at it because, defense still wins championships. Ask Joe Flacco, who threw for 140 yards but got a win. And these are the teams now, and I know we're about to enter. Next week is the end of the first quarter of the season, but these are the teams that I'm paying attention to. I want you to follow me on this one. Tell me if you agree with me or not. I'm looking at the teams that have kept the same coaching staff together outside of the Eagles, because the Eagles right now just know how to win. They just know how to win. But I'm looking at the teams that are keeping the same coaching staff together, not head coach. I'm looking at the coordinators because it's got to be so difficult now for a quarterback where every year, think about Jalen Hurts. Every year it's a new offensive coordinator. Think about Caleb Williams. Caleb Williams has had 3 head coaches in not even a year and a half. So Baker Mayfield, new offensive coordinator every year. Unless you have an offensive coach, like you have a Sean McVay, like you have a Sean Payton or Andy Reid, who is calling the plays. These teams that have the same coordinator, that the quarterbacks are really familiar with the offense, don't have to learn a new offense, like a Washington. I can't say Cincinnati, not after the day. Hell no. Like a Washington, like a Indianapolis, their coaches call, I'm paying attention to those teams because they're the ones who I believe could be a big threat, like a huge threat. This is why I'm said Baker Mayfield to me was a sleepy MVP pick, because Todd Bowles is a defensive coach. And Baker Mayfield, and this is another offensive coordinator. This is a new offensive coordinator. Baker Mayfield's offensive coordinator from the last 2 years. He's head coach of Jacksonville now. And he's still going out there showing out. So those are the teams I'm paying attention to. Do you agree or disagree?
Well, I agree with you, man. Continuity is a beautiful thing, bro, because it doesn't take long for you to be back on the same page as you was for last year. You get more time in the system to be able to think faster on the plays as they become available. And that's why I always say it's better. Jalen Hurts deserves his props, because you're changing coordinators so much, and new systems, new this, new that, and you're learning every year. Yet you have that winning record. So, and it's a very difficult thing to do in the league, to be able to do that and not have any continuity and people that you can trust in, and y'all are on the same page, same mind, y'all like-minded. So those are the best kind of teams. So I totally agree with you.
19 of the last 20 games, the Philadelphia Eagles have been victorious. And that's not easy at all by any stretch. The only game that the Eagles have lost in the last calendar year was to Washington. That game against Washington where Jalen Hurts got hurt, and you had to depend on Kenny Pickett.
And we almost won that damn game.
Yeah, and so it's not a small feat. I think what you're going to have start happening is you're going to have to start having offensive coordinators, especially elite offensive coordinators. You're going to have to start paying them about the same as a head coach. I'll be honest with you. You're going to have to start paying them, because if the Detroit Lions severely decline, they're going to be wishing upon a star that Ben Johnson fails in Chicago so they can bring him back before they decide to axe Jared Goff. They're going to be wishing upon a star that Chicago fails, that Ben Johnson fails. Because only one situation that I can think in all the years that I've watched the NFL where I saw a coordinator paid just as much as a coach and it was by Washington when they paid Marvin Lewis just as much as Steve Spurrier, who was the coach at the time, to be the defensive coordinator for the Redskins, the then Redskins, because he was the defensive coordinator for that 2000 Ravens team that, and they bought Marvin Lewis over the year before he became the coach of the Bengals. They were paying him just as much as the head coach because you had LeVar Arrington and Jeremiah Trotter and Jesse Armstead for that one season, but it's gonna come to that point. Unless unless your head coach is your main play caller.
Yeah, I mean, and every team is different in how they do it. I know for us, it's probably like we would probably have to do that to keep somebody on our books, because Sirianni is not a play caller; he's a motivator. You know what I mean? He's a motivational kind of guy.
Kellen Moore will be back sooner than you think.
Yeah, he the Saints mother.
Yeah,
yo, hey, I hope but they'll give somebody like Kellen Moore more than 1 year though. You know what I mean? Like we need a coordinator immediately, man. You know what I mean? Like, or unless they won't give them more than 1 year because they look that bad, but you don't have nothing over there. You know what I mean? You don't really have anybody to have Kellen Moore as quarterback. Yeah, you don't have one. You got some.
Derek Carr left you out to dry with 2 weeks before the fucking regular season started.
I bet they wish they drafted Shador for real. They need to.
They had the chance.
At least you have somebody that'll draw something to your team. Right now, you don't even have a draw. You know what I mean? To make people want to come see you.
I could see them being the number 1 overall pick. And honestly, I don't see this draft coming out, huh? No. Nope.
And Nolan.
Nope.
They're gonna get Archie and Nolan.
Nope. And you could be right, but I'm just saying, right now, nope. And it's not. And he had a great game yesterday, but Granddaddy Archie came out and said that no, Arch is playing this season and next season with Texas, with the University of Texas. And to be honest with you, I don't think it's a bad idea, especially when he's already getting paid.
Yeah, like he need it.
Right, exactly.
But
them motherfuckers ain't never been broke.
Motherfuckers
ain't never been broke.
Not that time.
Nigga, football is their life. I went to go see him last night, bro.
Oh, how was it?
Yeah,
I figured.
I mean, honestly, it it's considered a horror flick. It really wasn't scary. It was it was satanic.
Yeah, that's what they consider horror nowadays. Everything is so fucking depressing and shit.
Yeah, it wasn't scary. It just
horror movies back in our day was just motherfuckers screaming and butt naked sex scenes. You know what I mean? That was horror back in our day. The horror movies like that Friday that Freddy, somebody always had sex at the beginning, you kill him, and then the rest of it is just a bunch of fucking screaming and shit like that. I don't really know. I don't really like Jordan Peele's way of movies, if you can say that. His style of movie.
I mean, well, see, I like Jordan Peele movies because I know it's going to be kind of a mind fuck. But I thought it was going to be scary. That's all. Like, like Get Out had scary, had what the fuck type shit,
But what would be scary about football, though? There's nothing really to be scary about football the way that they do it. It was more like you could tell by the way that they were, the trailers of things was, it was more like selling your soul to be the best football player you could be. So it was going to be demonic. You know what I mean?
You know who I was thinking about the whole time I was watching that movie?
What's that?
Just take a guess. He's a basketball player.
Basketball player.
I was thinking about a basketball player and a football player while watching that movie. Just taking in what I'm watching from that movie. I'm like, I bet these motherfuckers did that shit.
Oh, I can almost guarantee I know who you did. Like most of these motherfuckers did that shit. Right? You bullshit.
Who you think?
I ain't gonna say no names out there. I ain't making no assumptions on people.
That seemed like some LBJ type shit.
I know that's who you was thinking about.
That seemed like some TB12 type shit. You know,
I mean, in order to be that guy, you know what I'm saying? Them rituals, which is well known in that, you know, but I ain't one of those conspiracy
allegedly.
Yeah, I ain't one of them conspiracy theory motherfuckers, but I do believe in the good and in the bad. So I'm pretty sure motherfuckers,
Yeah, I mean,
you got good people, you always gonna have bad people. It's
yeah,
always
that's how the movie was. Yeah. I mean,
Mhm.
honestly, if I kind of wish that I had went to see The Conjuring. I mean,
Mhm.
like I said, it wasn't like Marlon Wayans was good. You know, for to be a serious role, he was good, and he still had his funny moments. But you know,
Mhm.
as the storyline unpacked, I was like, yeah, this about makes sense.
Mhm.
Now, I definitely believe it was over dramatized. I'm not going to do a spoiler alert because definitely some over dramatization, definitely. But
I can imagine.
overall, I'm like, yeah. But I wanted to have like at least jump once, like, oh shit, and I didn't get. I didn't.
Nah,
get,
that shit was to give you a little piece of that devil in you. You know what I'm saying when you was in there. So you
yeah.
probably threw some signs up on the screen to fucking.
Oh, no question, no, bro. No,
To
it was
attach
all,
it to your
bro,
soul.
it was the whole fucking.
To attach them to your soul a little bit, you know.
You know, it shows you basically how parents are willing to sacrifice their kid, all of the stuff that we already knew.
Mm-hmm.
But you know, it was labeled a horror, sports horror, and I was just like, well, let's see where we're going with this. And I mean, I know you'll watch it one day, and it's not a bad watch. It's just not what I expected, and it's when it comes to horror. That's all.
Mm-hmm.
You know, it just wasn't what I expected when it comes to horror.
Yeah, I think the last movie that made me like jump and like I can't fuck with this shit was, I want to say it was what's that shit? When they always fucking getting possessed motherfuckers out. Not Poltergeist. The fuck is that shit called? Them fucking priest movies where they got The Exorcist. I forgot which one.
The Pope's Exorcist with Russell Crowe, or the new Exorcist with
Russell Crowe. I think it was the one with Russell Crowe. I think
Okay.
that one where it was in the movie theaters. It was a while ago, but I was like, man, this shit crazy.
I'm gonna tell you, the last movie, and this movie is actually kind of old, but I watched it a couple of months ago for the first time. It was the Ouija movie, the sequel.
The Ouija.
The sequel to the Ouija movie. It came out in 2016. I watched that bitch on Netflix a couple months ago. Yeah, that shit, nigga, I had to turn all the lights on in my house.
You ever watch some more TV and some shit happen in your crib and shit like that? You're like, up, I'm gonna go ahead and turn this shit the fuck off.
Nigga, look.
We go ahead and turn this shit the fuck off.
2 weeks ago, I was looking for the Conjuring movie on the Fire Stick. Now, mind you, my internet area and for whatever this apartment is not. This is why I don't go to streaming only. Put it that way.
Yeah.
But I was just saying, well, let me, because I was trying to talk myself into going to the movies to see The Conjuring, which now I wish I had done. But I was like, okay, so The Conjuring. I found on one of the apps, The Conjuring, the new one, but when I went to play it, it played the first one. I was like, oh, you little motherfuckers, y'all got me. So I was like, okay, I know this, So I saw the new I Know What You Did Last Summer.
Mm-hmm.
And so I was like, you know what, let me try to watch this. And that one worked. That was cool. The new I Know What You Did Last Summer. But as soon as the spooky music started coming, I had the lights out. And then the spooky music started coming, and then all of a sudden, I heard dripping from my water heater. I said, "Nope, I turned every light in the house. No,
yeah, I'm good. I'm gonna take this shit back."
I said, "All right, bro, I'm gonna watch this with the lights on and shit like that." Yeah, bro. I remember that when I was living in the house in Holland Springs, and the first time I watched Annabelle. And again, I had all the lights out. I'm by myself. All the lights out.
Gotta look over your shoulder a little bit.
Something motherfucking fall off the goddamn kitchen table.
Yeah.
I said, nah, turned every light on. I grabbed the dog. I said, come on, Loki, come here. I grabbed the dog. don't even like the dog on the couch. I sat him on the couch right next to me. Come on, buddy, let's watch this movie with me.
Yeah, go ahead. Yeah, go get over here. Go sense out this evil that's in this house.
Exactly, because they can sense it. Them animals can sense the shit.
You start barking, we getting the fuck out of here. We going somewhere.
Exactly. Expeditiously.
Expeditiously.
You
want some Wawa? So we get the fuck out of here.
Your hair starts standing up. You start barking. We out.
We
Later.
out.
I'd have been like, Kia, get Roman was a baby. Kia, get the fuck up. Let's go. We out.
Don't ask no questions. Get the fuck in the car.
That's why I say, bro, when I buy a new house, I have to animal proof it first. Like, I have to take an animal in there, and if they refuse to go in, this ain't the house for me, bro. If they refuse to go in, or they walk in and they start hissing or growling and shit, nope, next house. But you can afford this one. Well, then let's find another one I can afford, motherfucker.
Ain't it done?
Yeah.
It ain't this one.
It ain't this one. If the animals don't agree, it ain't for me.
But I see why when motherfuckers die. I always used to be like in the movie when a motherfucker get in the house and shit like that, and they motherfucker moving that bitch. You be like, why the fuck y'all don't just move the fuck out, nigga? Now I know why, cause nigga.
They say everything is tied up into the house. Yeah,
it costs. Me and this ghost gonna have to fight, niggas. I see why they fighting together. Like, look, nigga, you gotta get the fuck out of here, my nigga. Come on now.
Like, listen here. You see this cross? We have to live in harmony. You can walk around, but don't break shit. Stop scaring niggas.
I see why they don't just leave. Yeah, we gonna have to get some priests over here and do a couple Hail Marys because I ain't leaving, nigga.
And they said that from the family from The Conjuring 1, they said that the family actually said that the haunting actually never stopped. Well, as far as the spirits, they never moved out. They said they would wake up on a regular and see just a bunch of motherfucking spirits just at their bed, just looking at them. And eventually they was just like, all right, well, how you doing? And just kept them and went to sleep. Okay.
I guess it's like getting used to shit. You just wake up and be like, you see Casper at the end of your bed. You're like, what up, nigga? Go make me some pancakes and shit. Nigga, you just stand there. Go do some shit, my nigga. Go do some shit, my nigga.
Like, bro, I'm not bothering you. Don't bother me. Like whatever happened to you back when, it got nothing to do with me. Can I live? Just because you dead, that mean I can't live, nigga?
Nigga, keep turning off the TV. Like, look, motherfucker, you touch this remote one more goddamn time, nigga.
Nigga, I'm gonna call the Ghostbusters, nigga.
Hey, that's what I said. I'm gonna call Ray. He got them niggas on your
I'm gonna get a vacuum cleaner and fuck your ass up in here.
Yeah, nigga. Fuck that shit, dog. So I understand why, dog. But
yeah,
probably still, nigga, I'm getting the fuck out of here.
Like if I'm watching football and like say, go nigga watch the game with me. Watch the game. You're more than welcome. Just leave me alone.
Just leave me the fuck alone, my nigga. Or who you need me to find, nigga, so you can leave me the fuck alone, nigga. Who did this to you? Who hurt you?
But that's what I was looking for. Yeah, but that's exactly what I was looking for when I saw that movie. But it's all good because I know Conjuring will be on demand soon enough, and I'll get it, you know. But you know, we fans of that spooky movie shit. And it's a couple of. Did you ever watch Black Phone?
No.
The joint with Ethan Hawke, where he was the grabber.
No.
Well, they're coming out with a sequel to that. I don't. Have you ever heard of Five Nights at Freddy's?
I heard of that, but I ain't watched it.
Yeah, it's pretty good. They're coming out with a sequel to that. So it's definitely some scary movies. It's about to be Halloween, nigga.
You know, nigga.
This is technically the last day of summer.
Yeah, nigga, we already decorated today, nigga. You know how that go.
Absolutely. And damn, it's September 21st. Shout out, happy birthday, cousin David. Happy birthday, D. Happy birthday, David.
The blackest nigga on this side of Mississippi.
Old ass nigga. Happy birthday, nigga.
Talk about Halloween, nigga. And
Halloween, nigga. Yeah, man. Month away, man. That time of the year, man.
And it's on a Friday. It's sweet this year.
It's on a Friday. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Absolutely. Absolutely. If I ain't doing nothing at the crib, out here. Yeah, I was going to say, if I ain't doing nothing at the crib that night, I may have to come out there and fuck with you.
He be jumping over here, man. You might want to come out here and
I've been there before for trick or treating.
Yeah. We jump like jumping.
Yeah, I mean, because I know, I may have to come out there and fuck with you because if we, when we went trick or treating over there, Now I tell Roman that you ain't trick or treat no more, boy. You can dress up, but you hand out candy now.
Man, let that nigga trick or treat, man. Don't fuck around.
Man,
we used to trick or treat at his age. Fuck up.
No, I didn't.
Nigga, yeah, we did.
At 14, no, I didn't.
Yeah, we did, nigga. We ain't trick or treat, nigga. We went out stole niggas trick or treat.
Nigga, see, that was you, nigga. That was not me, nigga. No, I didn't steal nobody trick or treat shit.
I don't believe it. Don't sit here and get brand new, nigga. You know what I mean?
Bro.
No, but it be high school and kids out here, man. He be good out here walking around, man. You know, get him some little snacks, man. Let that man get some candy, man.
Mama got a job now. He's too old. He's too grown for that.
Nigga, I walk around and get some candy and give me a bag, nigga.
Hey, get the fuck out of here, bro.
Nah, they be handing out liquor and shit right here too.
I know, bro. I know. I remember that was one of the highlights. I remember that.
We planning on doing that this year.
Yeah, walking around. I walked around your neighborhood and got a couple shots.
Yeah, you get it. You get it. To adults, not the kids. To adults.
To adults.
But they already
you dressing up as for Halloween.
I don't know, man. These motherfuckers I always go by what the kids do because I don't really I like to dress up, but they always want to do some shit. And I think they supposed to be some K-pop demon hunters. So I guess I'm supposed to be one of the demon hunters or some shit like that.
I'm gonna be Ka-Moon Ra.
I don't know what that is.
Have you ever remember Night at the Museum? Night at the Museum? Ka-Moon Ra. The Egyptian pharaoh. That's what I'm gonna be, an Egyptian pharaoh. Yeah.
I'm gonna be a nigga passing out liquor. That's what I'm gonna be.
Yeah, hey, there you go.
Trick or treat. Yeah, because I plan on putting the screen up, so put a couple of Disney movies on outside too, on a little projector screen too.
Nigga, you just need to put on Night of the Living Dead out this motherfucker, boy.
I know, man. You can't do that to the kids out there. Somebody has a little niggas out there. Niggas be ready to call the police on me.
Oh my gosh! But wait till this process goes and I buy me a house. I can't wait. I'm gonna fuck niggas up Halloween, bro. I'm gonna fuck niggas up Halloween. Trick or treat, motherfucker. But yeah, it's dope that it's on a Friday.
Yeah.
No question.
I ain't wait.
Yeah, man. I care. Definitely. It's that time. It's about to be fall, Halloween, and Thanksgiving. And then old criminal
time of the year.
It is. Well, shit, the most wonderful time of the year is when they kick off week 1.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah, man. Yeah, absolutely. Well, anyway, I'm about to get out of it. Well, see, and the thing is, I don't even have to rush tonight because I ain't got to work in the morning.
Well, nigga, I do. So get the
I
fuck
know
on.
you do, bro. I know you do. They asked me. They asked me at the daycare, "Are you coming into work? You ain't got to work." Hell no. What? No. No, I'm gonna sleep in. Yeah, I'm gonna sleep the fuck in. But matter of fact, when I get off here, look, when I get off, don't kill your camera yet, because we can still talk even though we're not recording. Don't kill your camera. I want to holler at you for a second.
Why, nigga?
You heard me, nigga.
Why, nigga? You be trying to take my whole life at night, nigga. Why?
Pause.
I got shit to do, nigga. Nah, but I got you.
But sit there and play your motherfucking video game.
That's my shit to do. That's my shit to do, nigga.
That nigga said that's my superpower.
Yeah, nigga. Complete that booty.
That nigga said, "Watch how you talk to me. I'm trying to help you." But anyway, yeah, we coming up on an hour and a half. Great day of football. Even though that my team lost, I'm still repping. Great day of football. We're gonna bounce back next week. Awesome day of football. Defense and special teams ruled the day. Right now, the Chiefs are up 6-0 on the Giants. And it's close to halftime, actually. Close to halftime.
Yeah, they're playing right now.
Yeah, they're playing right now. But it's your boy, Brandon Bravon Towns. I will see you guys on Tuesday. We out this beer. Peace. Later. Don't hang up, nigga.